Okay, so let's take this screen recording take 2. So I went and I separated everybody out, made them whole again. So we can start from scratch. Oh, and I made Blue disappear because I needed him to. But this is the one that I just separated out. Okay. So I personally put Blue somewhere in the center since he's, what you're designing around, but not really my call. So we'll do it your way. I'm just going to shift everything, which is why I kept this here so that I can copy you. So we squared off by making those little ticks in the corner, just telling Procreate that the image fills up the entire canvas so that when we go to square off, it inverts perfectly. Procreate has gesture controls, so what you just saw happen there is pure magic and literally happens at the flick of a finger. Okay, so now we have made Blue completely seamless, so no matter where he goes on or off, he will be seamless, be seamless, be seamless, be seamless, be seamless. Okay, so you had him size him down again, because the one bad thing about Procreate is if I was to release that and try and look at something else, it would have chopped things off. Okay, so that's where you have Blue. So that's where we'll put Blue. Turn off magnetics. There. So there's Blue. And now we want to design everybody around him. Okay, so you had the clock over top of his head. Let's move Blue up. And for this, I'm going to want to turn back on magnetics so that it'll stay on that perfect little line. So, oops, boom. I'm going to move Blue up. So, the clock will have more room to break the boundary. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, darn it. Helps if you remember to, duplicate before inverting. I always like to have an anchor, so I kind of like him breaking through on 4 corners. So we'll leave that there. I'm going to move your guy in his chair up just a bit so that he can have room for his ottoman to go ahead and break the boundary like you had it. catch the soap. So have it be close enough for him to reach it. I think it looks nice behind, but like right there. Okay. So leave that there. And then you had your soap hanging out on the heels, really right where he is, actually. But we moved blue up, so let's move the soap up proportionally. His hands was almost at his tail, like so. Okie dokie. And then we will move blue to the front of the chair, like you had him. And right along with him. I personally would not use this particular design. I mean that image of blue, because it is incongruous with the others, and so it's kind of jarring. But that is just my opinion, and you can completely ignore me. Okay, mailbox and blue. Can actually move them in to fill up the space a bit more without banging into the other blue. And then likewise, these guys will go ahead and move up. And you had the frame, I thought right here, so I'm not quite sure why. Maybe here you need to. Which is your original? This one is. Okay, so you had it right behind his shoulder. Right behind his shoulder. Right there. So where I moved. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So that would be another good way to break. No, wrong one. You can't see what I just did because he's there behind everything. But the tick marks are there, obviously. And then let's move the one that I don't think fits, but let's move him down a little. And then we can take these guys, move them into that space. We can now move our salt and pepper shakers. Like, easiest thing ever, right? Like, why they even teach any other method of making seamless tile, I'll never in a million years understand. But I'm so glad I figured this out. That works. We can move the soap up. And then, where were their little friends that were partying with them? Oh, these guys. So I'm gonna group them like that. Wait a second. We don't want them grouped with that. Keep them just this side of the boundary. And then let's take the salt. Why are there no tick marks there? Oh no! Because I'm an idiot. Okay. Did I already erase the tick marks? No, I didn't. Must be behind there. Okay. Now my head's on straight. So we'll have him partying with Mr. Pepper. Which means I'll need to move the bear over, which actually works. Want to have room for, like, the other spices. Okay. He's becoming a pain in my ass. Okay. He fits there. And what is that little calendar thing? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's right, the notebook. I remember what that is. here. Okay. The handy dandy notebook, right? Isn't that what they call it? Can it be there? So that the bucket and the pail can be up there. The only thing I think I haven't done is this paw. I don't know where you want it, but... Okay, so we have successfully broken all boundaries. You may or may not like anything I've just done. You might want to move the Blue's Clues paw over a tiny bit. But, I'd say across the board that is pretty successful in eliminating any kind of obvious repeat. What do you think?